Previously on Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony.
Kyo's earlier confession is further evidence that the floorboard was used. How?
If the weapon used to hit Angie is the floorboard from the seesaw trick.
It means the culprit knew about the seesaw, so the same person killed Tenko and Angie.
Got him.
I believe that while Kyo was setting up the seesaw, he was holding the board when Angie walked in.
And he cold-cocked her with a floorboard! All you can do now is accept it. You even confessed to Tenko's murder already.
So it's true. This is the truth.
It's okay, Himiko.
Looks like we're almost at the end.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Shuichi. I'll leave the finale to you. Bring down the house.
Shuichi, please, put an end to this. For Angie and Tenko's sake. End this class trial.
Oh, Himiko lost both of her friends, Tenko and Angie.
I understand. I'll go over everything one more time. Kyo, I want you to confess. No, I will force you to confess.
Closing argument. Oh, okay. Sure.
This is the truth of the case! Let's look back at the first murder. It was late last night. The culprit was in the empty room on the 4th floor. The culprit was preparing the seance murder they had planned. To use the floorboard as a seesaw, they had to cut the crosspiece supporting it. The plan was to make the same preparations for all 3 empty rooms. This would divert suspicion away from the culprit and whoever picked a room. To cut the crosspieces, they needed a saw. I imagine they got one from the warehouse. They were planning to cut the crosspieces in all 3 rooms.
Oh, Angie, she was singing to
However,
herself.
when the culprit was working on the middle room, the unexpected happened.
Singing to herself, trying to get a fire. Although she was getting a bit annoying.
Angie walked into that room and saw the culprit making their preparations. She needed some fire for the ritual and had gone to the room for a candle. At that point, the culprit had not finished the setup and was just cutting crosspieces. Angie might not have concluded that it was tied to some kind of murder plan. But now that Angie had seen it, the culprit couldn't use the seesaw trick. Any other person might have just given up, but not our culprit. The culprit took the floorboard they loosened and struck the unsuspecting Angie in the head. The culprit did not want to give up on their plan and had to improvise. They wrapped duct tape around Angie's injury to stop the bleeding. Then they picked up her unconscious body and carried her to a research lab. While she was unconscious, the culprit hurried to tie up this loose end. But because they were in a hurry, they made a crucial oversight. They didn't notice the duct tape had peeled off and was under Angie's body. Without that evidence, we may never have figured out the culprit's trick. Carrying the supplies they needed, the culprit returned to the ultimate art lab. Locked the front door from inside. And took out the katana they brought from their own lab. They then stabbed Angie in the back of the neck, finally killing her. Then, to further confuse us, the culprit attempted to make a locked room mystery.
That's cold-blooded murder right there. And Kaede didn't directly kill Rentaro. Neither did Kurumi. Wait, no. That's not true. She did. No, she did. She drowned him. Never mind.
First, they used rope from the warehouse and hung 4 effigies upside down. There were 2 reasons for this: to overwhelm the room with an occult atmosphere, and the other was the key to locking the room. The culprit stuck the katana into Kaede's effigy near the rear entrance. And spun the effigy around to twist up the rope. After enough turns, the culprit let go and headed for the rear door. Once released, the effigy began spinning, and the gold leaf katana with it. The handle of the katana then hit the sliding lock, locking the door. A difficult trick, but remember that the lock was so loose it moved at the slightest touch. The culprit also would have had the opportunity to attempt it many times.
I can't believe this was all done in, what, maybe an hour or something? Like, it's pretty smart to think of this.
Once complete, the door was locked, but the duct tape was left behind. Perhaps the culprit noticed it, but by that point, it was too late. The room was sealed. There was no way for them to get back inside. Then, this morning, we opened up the room and discovered Angie's body. But the culprit wasn't finished. They wanted one more murder. To do that, they manipulated us into performing this seance. Of the 3 empty rooms, the middle one was chosen for the seance. I was invited by Kokichi to take Kibo's place in the seance. Tenko volunteered to be the medium, but she never imagined it would get her killed. To perform the seance, the culprit claimed they needed something for Tenko. A small stone that Himiko had brought from the courtyard. Tenko, at the culprit's request, bowed her head until it was touching the stone. That position was instrumental in making sure the murder went as planned. Next, Kokichi and I placed the iron cage over Tenko in the middle of the magic circle. The culprit then volunteered to drape the white cloth over the iron cage. We didn't realize it at the time, but that was a deliberate decision by the culprit. They needed to set up the murder weapon that was used to kill Tenko. While they were covering the cage with a cloth, they secretly placed the sickle. Finally, 4 of us placed the wooden statue on top of the cage. The culprit used the weight of the statue to keep the murder weapon in place. After the preparations were complete, we began the seance. In complete darkness, we each stood in one corner and sang the Caged Child song. When the song finished, the soul of the dead was supposed to enter the medium, but our culprit had another plan: to commit a murder in the darkness. Right after we started singing, the culprit began making their way toward Tenko. It would have been quite difficult to do in total darkness, but our culprit had a guide. They used the lines of the magic circle drawn with salt. The culprit felt for the salt and used it to guide them along. And when the culprit reached the center of the circle, they found the floorboard that had its crosspiece cut off the night before. Then lifted up their foot and stomped down hard on the floorboard.
Oh my god.
The floorboard lifted up like a seesaw and pushed Tenko's body up toward the ceiling of the cage. Tenko was stabbed in the back of the neck by the sickle on the top of the cage. She was killed right before our eyes, and we didn't even see it. After committing the crime, the culprit followed the salt back to their corner. Finished the ritual and had us light the candles. We followed the culprit's directions and removed the equipment used for the seance. And discovered Tenko's body. And while we were all focused on the body, the culprit picked up the sickle and dropped it under the floor through the hole in the corner of the room. Ironically, the final step of the murder was unwittingly carried out by us. The culprit had planned the murder so that we would unintentionally destroy some evidence. That evidence was the magic circle that the culprit used to navigate in the dark. However, the culprit didn't know that Kibo had taken a picture. He really saved us. Without that, we wouldn't know what changes were made to the circle. But now we know for certain, and we know the culprit drew the magic circle. Korekio Shinguchi, the ultimate anthropologist. You're the culprit behind these murders. That's where my detective work leads us. It all fits.
Sweet Korekio, there are times when it's necessary to admit defeat. Admit? Yeah. Okay.
So you finally admit you did it.
Unfortunately. Yes. Yes. It's unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. My one regret, my only regret, was not being able to make 100 friends.
What?
100 friends?
It was my dream to make 100 friends. Oh, it's so unfortunate! I was so close to 100!
What are you talking about? I do not understand a word of this.
Who gives a fuck? Let's vote for this kooky bastard and be done with this already!
Wait, does that mean he's killed almost 100 people before?
Roger that! One voting time coming up!
So he's actually a serial killer? There's a serial killer among them this whole entire time?
The heart racing excitement as
The heart racing excitement!
As a blackened and a spotless finally face off.
It's voting time!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means he's killed close to 100 people. Which is pretty bizarre.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Did he vote for himself? I think he did.
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Yay, I got an A. I got an A. Even though I died once.
Wah!
Seriously? You're correct again?
Absolutely right!
Amazing! This is the third correct verdict in a row.
All right!
If you manage to get 12 correct verdicts in a row, you'll proceed to the bonus round. How's this gonna last that long?
For now,
It's finally over.
No.
Not yet. I haven't heard his answer yet. Kyo, why? Why did you kill Angie and Tenko?
Right!
Yeah, you no need to kill them both, no matter what motive you have.
Oh?
Motive?
Hey!
Did your motive have something to do with the transfer student who was resurrected? Even if it did, though, how did that trigger a murder?
Hey!
Don't tell me. Were you actually scared of resurrection ritual, Kaito?
Shut up!
I never said I was scared. The resurrection ritual had nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with it? Because we're friends, I'll tell you. I never once believed in the ritual. I would never kill someone over such a silly thing as that.
What?
So it's nothing to do with the motive?
Eh?
Then why?
Yes.
For the one that I love.
There is someone that I love.
From the bottom of my heart, someone so dear, someone I long for.
I love her with all my heart, and she loves me with all her heart. Yes, we vowed an endless love to each other, forever bound by fate. None can come between us. We are bound by an intense love, no matter what anyone says.
What?
Bragging about your perfect love life? Fuck you. Some of us aren't that lucky. So, to see this love of yours, you had to escape?
Don't tell me.
That's why you killed Angie and... Wait. That's why you killed Angie and Tenko? But why did you need to kill both? If you asked if I did it to escape this place, my answer would be no.
Wonderful.
Because I have no need to escape this place. The one I love is inside. Inside?
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not his lover.
Yeah.
Calm down. No one would want a disgusting shit stuff bitch like you anyway.
Sploosh!
What?
Hey!
Kyo, who is it? Who's this person you love?
Hey,
Is it really one of us? When I say inside, I do not mean inside this academy.
You see,
I mean, inside me.
sister.
Yes, the one I love lives inside me. My dear sister.
Huh?
Sister?
Wait!
Don't look at me. I'm not a sister.
Right?
Well, duh, if you were a sister, he would have killed himself already.
Wait.
Your sister? But did you say she was your lover?
Whatever is the matter?
It is not that difficult. My sister is my lover.
I loved her so deeply. And she loved me so deeply. The fact that we were siblings meant nothing to us. They called it forbidden love. But none could stop the love we shared. Oh, how I long for my sister's warmth. The only time I felt at peace was when I was enveloped in my sister's warmth. For my beloved sister.
I had to.
Always messing around.
You had to escape from here, right?
No.
Had to kill for her.
Huh?
What?
Sister.
Was very sickly. She was always in and out of the hospital ever since she was a child. Because of that, she didn't have many friends. She always seemed so lonely.
However,
Even if I could be her little brother and her lover, I couldn't be her friend. So I thought I'd find some friends. Friends of my dear deceased sister.
huh?
Deceased?
Do you understand?
My sister is now a ghost. So her friends should be ghosts too, right?
For my beloved sister.
I've killed many to send her 100 friends. They were all wonderful people, worthy of being sister's friends.
Huh?
Yeah, he definitely killed 100 people. What?
Incomprehensible.
This is too impossible to understand. Too impossible.
Sister.
Sister is very happy.
Yes.
Kurekio, I am very happy. Thanks to you, I am not lonely.
What?
Could it be that the lipstick version of Kyo
I am
is?
Korekio's older sister.
Thank you for looking after my brother.
What?
He's so freaked out. After I lost my beloved sister, I was so distraught I nearly went mad. But sister came to save me.
I am pleased.
She visited me during one of my seances and stayed inside me.
Sister.
Now I can see her whenever I want. I'm never lonely.
Korekio.
That's wonderful, Korekio. Your love made the impossible possible.
Are you serious?
Is this really a spirit?
I told you.
He's just delusional. What a sad girl who can't even believe in the power of love.
Ew.
Either way, he's fully off his mind. I mean, he killed for a dead chick.
Well, you know.
You said you killed a lot already, right? So it wasn't just the 2 you killed here?
What was that?
But what? It seems like he was already crazy before he got here.
Because?
You didn't kill to escape from here. That wasn't your purpose from the get-go. You just wanted to slaughter a bunch, huh?
Unacceptable.
Do not make me out to be some bloodthirsty, indiscriminate killer. I only kill girls who I think are worthy of becoming sister's friends.
Huh?
Only girls? I see. So when we were deciding on who should be the medium, before that, let's choose a spiritual medium. It will work best with the girl. You said it would work best with the girl. I spent my time evaluating all the girls here.
Wonderful.
Besides Maki and Miyu, they were all worthy. All worthy of being sister's friends. All worthy?
Why you?
Hey, how am I not included? I mean, not like I care.
Then,
The second victim could have been me. Tenko died in place of me? And I'll do it. I can't think of anyone but me that Angie's spirit should go in. No, I'll do it.
Excellent.
Himiko would have been great, but Tenko volunteering made me so happy. Her noble, earnest heart made her a perfect friend for sister.
Wonderful.
She even infiltrated the student council to protect Himiko. Infiltrate? Really?
But
How did you... It was obvious to me. I've studied many people.
can this be?
She stood up against darkness at the school all by herself. All for her beloved friend.
Beautiful.
I was so touched by that. Wonderful. She was a perfect friend for sister. I can't understand why you didn't like her, Himiko.
Well,
though. I was planning on having you become sister's friend too. Eventually.
No way!
What? You do all that for? Wow, you did all that just to kill. For you to go that far, that's pretty impressive. You're interested in the caged child just so you can use it to kill someone, right?
Let's see.
It interests me as an anthropologist, of course, but more than that.
For my beloved sister!
I wanted to kill for sister. I cannot deny that overpowering feeling.
Are you okay?
You look kind of pale. Don't worry about it. Let's focus on Kyo right now. Allow me to explain, though. I did not plan to kill both of them. I knew I would have plenty of chances after escaping this place.
However...
But Angie walked in on preparing. I ended up killing her in a different way. So I figured I may as well kill someone else too. After all, it would be a shame to just waste the seance trick I prepared.
What is that?
You're talking like you killed her just because you could. No, not just because I could. I was sending another friend to sister.
Correctio.
You're such a thoughtful little brother that it was bad to get greedy.
Oh dear.
You're right. Because of that, now I can't send 100 friends to sister. Do you understand now? Those were the circumstances of Kurikyo's crime. I do not understand. This is all impossible for me to understand.
Why?
That right. Killing 2 friends for your dead sister?
But how?
That wrong. That's so wrong. Oh, don't get so worked up. That's something I learned after sister's death.
Do not worry.
Death only changes the person's form. The soul lives on as a ghost.
That's right.
Even though I'm a ghost now, I am always by Kurikyo's side.
Sister.
Thank you. I love you. Cut it out already.
What was that?
I don't understand anything you're saying. Nothing's making sense. Not fair. Why did Angie and Tenko have to die for something so unfair?
Well...
Because death is unfair.
Yeah. And another thing.
All deaths are unfair deaths. Why do you think news stations get such high ratings when they're reporting about death? Because everyone likes unfair deaths.
Maybe.
Well, if you look at it like that, this whole killing game embodies that philosophy, right? Gifted high school students forced to play a killing game. Man, if people are watching this, they would get a kick out of it. People who are watching this?
Shut up!
Knock off the bullshit. Only sick fucks would enjoy watching this.
You got me.
Hell yeah, if I wasn't in this killing game, I would have so much fun watching.
So then...
The nature of this killing game is yet shrouded in mystery. And my role in it is over. I have finished my explanation to you, friends.
Sister.
I think I shall go and see her now. My beloved sister.
Sister.
I was unable to send 100 friends, but at least I can see her again now.
Correccio.
It's alright, sweet Kurikyo. Come to me.
Oh.
Looks like you're already prepared. Now then, let's get started.
It's punishment time!
Huh?
Punishment time.
Sister.
My beloved sister, at long last, I finally get to see you again.
That's right.
From now on, no one will try to stop us. We can't be together without having to hide our love from others.
What?
Wait, I can't accept this.
Therefore,
Like I said, there's no such thing as a death that can be accepted.
from an anthropological point of view,
Why do you think so many different cultures have funeral rites? Why do you think rumors of ways to resurrect the dead never cease?
yes.
The living must find a reason, however forced to accept death when it happens. How you come to terms with death also determines how you live, yes?
What was that?
What? That was the answer I reached. How about you? How will you live a life that faces death?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
I shall observe.
I will watch over you all as a ghost, as your friend. I will watch over you.
That's right.
It won't be just me and Kurikyo. All those who died will be watching. I'll be watching to see how you face the death of your friends.
Humanity is
I'll
beautiful.
be watching forever and never.
It's punishment time!
It's time! You are so lunatic. What? What's happening? Cultural melting pot. I'm an anthropologist. Oh. He's gonna get burned alive. Oh. Ah. Monodom's gonna sacrifice himself. He sacrificed himself. Why? What does that do? Salt. What the heck? Salt? They're getting burned. Okay. What?
How gory!
Monotip, why?
How can this be?
To think my cute child would commit suicide.
Yay!
It's so cute. So freaking cute. He would kill himself because he couldn't get along. Monotip committed suicide. Had I known this would happen, I would have been nicer to him. The only reason Monotip obsessed over getting along is because everyone but me bullied him.
That's right!
Yes, the other Monocups drove him to suicide, but not me.
Hey,
Who's Monodam? You already forgot? That's kind of scary.
well now.
Looks like another class trial has wrapped up without incident, so I'm gonna take back this here Necronomicon.
Wow, wow, wow.
Seems like a waste though. You guys sure you don't want to use it? You guys should have brought someone back to life and added them to your roster. Shut up. How long are you gonna keep talking about that?
I told you.
Ignore him. The whole resurrection ritual is obviously a lie. He's just trying to shake us mentally to get us to panic.
What's the point?
I'm assuming you'll think another murder will happen if you do that, right? Who can say? Oh, waste. None of you were gonna use it. You should have let me have it. Then I could have resurrected one of my dead siblings. Which one? I don't know. They're all pretty terrible, actually. Wait, did one of us die? I could have sworn it's just been the two of us this whole time.
Oh yeah.
It's too bad you missed your chance to raise the dead. That's what you get for doubting me. Too bad.
So long. Farewell.
Even now he still talks about raising the dead.
Always messing around.
This is stupid. What people believe in is up to them, but living people shouldn't have to suffer because of the dead.
Of course!
The living are more precious than the dead, no matter what. That's not something a coward like you should say. Just shut up, leave me alone.
But
There's one thing this case taught me. I thought there was a god watching over us, but there isn't one after all. Not in this academy. Yeah, you were right.
You're right.
That's why we have to work together, right? Face it together. Our ultimate talents are the best weapons we have.
Going to do his best.
Gonna do his best to protect everyone and keep everyone safe. Once I want to protect everyone. But your talent is entomology. I don't want Suichi to use his ultimate talent anymore. I'm getting sick of class trials.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Your talent as an assassin is way more trouble. When are you gonna use that, huh?
Okay,
I work hard, so everyone trusts my ultimate talent.
that's right.
It may not be possible now, but I put in the effort so everyone can trust me. I won't run away anymore. I want to survive and escape this place with everyone. I wonder how long that'll last. What if your true calling as a shadow? What if your true calling as a killer shows? I don't underestimate her. Makiro's one of my sidekicks.
Got a minute?
I don't remember being your sidekick. Also, didn't I tell you to stop calling me Makiro?
Oh.
You guys are so close now. This must be a powerful bond of friendship. But I would have preferred it happen sooner. Especially not after losing 7 people. You're right. Only 9 people left now. Well, what do you know? The dumbass can do basic math. That's right. 7 pieces of shit have been flushed away. And only 9 remain.
actually,
By that calculation, doesn't that make you one of the pieces?
But
Just 9 of us.
Well, you know.
Humans are like weeds. Too dangerous to count. Too numerous to count. 7 of us dead doesn't mean much in the end.
Shit.
That's totally what the heartless robot's thinking, right? Right?
How rude!
No, I am not thinking that. Your blatant robophobia is simply inexcusable.
But you know,
But hey, none of us gave up, right? I know we're all gonna escape. I'm not gonna rely on a god, spirits, or the dead.
I believe in you.
Just you guys. I believe in all of you.
Okay. Well, of course.
You're right. Those of us who remain can start over.
Hey.
Hold up. Kiwa wants to apologize to everyone for the whole student council thing. And there's only one kind of apology that I'm willing to accept.
How exciting!
Yank your head off and smash it onto the ground with all your strength. Got that?
No way!
I've never heard of such an intense form of apology. Seems like everything is settled for now. Even though we're missing her.
You all right?
Himiko, you okay? Anything Gonta can do to help? You can tell Gonta.
Hey!
I think we should let her have some space for now. That might be best for her.
Okay.
I remember how I felt. Oh, don't understand.
You're so dumb.
Himiko is such a liar.
Huh? Because I'm a liar.
Personally, I don't think lies are exactly a bad thing. Let's face it, you wouldn't have any free will if the world was comprised with just the truth.
But...
Even then, I don't think it's a good thing to lie to yourself, you know?
Right?
What are you saying? Think about Himiko's feelings a little bit.
Nuh-uh.
I only said this because I thought about it.
Because?
Himiko has been lying to herself about her own feelings, so she's been holding back.
Hey!
Hey, what are you repressing? Why are you trying so hard to hold back? What? Hold back? Expressing your feelings is perfectly natural. You shouldn't feel ashamed at all. So if you feel like crying while you're talking to Angie, go ahead and cry your eyes out. You'll feel better when you do. Well, I mean, laughing makes you feel better too. And venting your anger onto something can really cheer you up. Train your heart by crying, laughing, and venting your anger, Himiko. Thank you, Auntie. I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely without you two. But I gotta survive. I still can't go to where you are. I'm lonely. I'm so lonely without the both of you. Himiko.
Damn it.
Himiko cried for a long time. She cried as if she was releasing all the emotions she had bottled up inside. Before we knew it, as if lured by her doing so, we began crying. The tears we shed, I can't even describe it. We were crying about what we had been through and what was to come. Sadness, hatred, frustration, discord, anger, love, tears filled with emotion. But at the very least, they weren't tears of submission. They were tears to push us forward. After a while, Himiko finally calmed down. However... Aww.
Is she hard to carry, Gonta?
My heart.
No, she fine.
She's sleeping very peacefully.
She's all tuckered out after crying. Robots sleep well after leaking their oils too, right?
I have told you many times that I do not use oil as my fuel source.
But wow, that really surprised me. She passed out as soon as she stopped crying.
Yeah, but she looks so peaceful sleeping like that.
She probably felt better after letting it all out, don't you think?
Yeah, I hope so.
Then Gonta carry Himiko to her room.
Make sure you focus real good on your back, you hear me? You'll need that focus if you want to feel her little mosquito bites poking ya!
There's no way he'd do such a thing. Gonta is a gentleman after all.
While we were heading back to the dorm, I suddenly noticed Kaito had stopped in his tracks. Kaito, what's wrong? Nothing. I just wanted to get some night air. Don't worry about me. Go on ahead.
Huh?
You sure?
Well...
Anyway, don't do something like this again, okay? If you dislike scary things, then you should have said so earlier. I thought you were... You worried about me? Yeah, worried about your stupidity. Still haven't warmed up to me, huh?
But...
Maybe not, but I feel like the walls we had up were coming down a little, you know? Perhaps those walls were her enemies. Seems like she doesn't want to wait anymore.
Got it.
Yeah, 'cause of me.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe, but you sound like you're bragging, Kaito. But like I said, I'm gonna get some fresh air before I go back. You can go on ahead.
Okay.
Sure. Got it. See you tomorrow.
Got it.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. After our goodbyes, I returned to my dorm room. I didn't notice what was going on with Kaito. What?
Damn it. I don't have time to be dying. I still haven't gone into space yet.
Oh,
Damn
snap.
it. No way am I gonna die here.
Oh, snap.
No way.
Transfer stream from beyond the grave. Surviving members 9. To be continued. Obtain present mysterious mask. I don't want your mysterious mask, Kyo. Take it back. I don't want it. God damn it, Kyo. Like, seriously? You have to be that kind of person? Incest and a serial killer? No words. No words. I do feel really bad for Himiko though. Poor thing, she lost 2 friends, Angie and Tenko. And Angie, she died because of circumstance. Like, if she didn't walk into that room, she would have still been alive. She's a bit crazy, but I don't think she's a bad person. I mean, okay, no, I shouldn't wish for people's deaths. But anyways, next case, we will hopefully get an idea of why Kaito is dying. I really want to know why that's happening. I'm really curious. And I wonder why Monodam killed himself. I don't know. I don't know why Monodam killed himself. Whatever. No use thinking about it when I don't even know anything. So I'll just keep playing and see what happens. Thank you for everyone who watched. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for coming back. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.